Hey YouTube, what's goody? It's your boy Prado G. Welcome or welcome back if you are here for the first time. I'm here with a collective message for the universe, whoever is here. If you were guided to this video, it is for a reason. So do not take that lightly, okay? Nothing happens for no reason. Everything is happening for a reason. So pay attention to the way that things are happening to you. I know that the divine is ready to bring you a message of empowerment, a message of encouragement through me to you. And I hope you guys are ready to receive it. This is going to be a general reading. So that means that it might not specifically correlate with everything. Everything that I'm saying, it might not resonate with you. So just take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't resonate for other people who could be watching. So with that being said, let's get straight into the reading, starting with our lucky divine number. What's the lucky number? Okay. What came out is number 12. So number 12 is going to be the standout, guys. Shout out to 12. 12 reduces to the number 3, which represents creativity, groups, collaborations, growth, and connection. So right now you could be probably growing a lot, collabing with people. Shout out to anybody who's in the 12th grade, anybody who was born on the 12th, anybody that is a December baby. Shout out to the Sagittariuses. Yeah, and I think some Scorpios are in December too, right? Yeah. All right, but anyways, 12. If your birthday is on the 12th, if you are 12, shout out to you. However 12 resonates or connects to you in your life, you know, make that connection, make that connection show up. Let's see how the number 12 shows up though in this reading as well. Everybody comment below how you were feeling if you were watching this video. How are you doing today? What's going on? What's popping? I hope you guys are doing good things. Because as long as you're doing good things, then you are increasing your chances of feeling good, period. Right? Thank you, Divine, for bringing us here today. Thank you for carving out another opportunity of wisdom and peace for us and clarity to become greater versions of ourselves. What does the collective need to know right now? Please give me a clear, strong message for the collective. All right, first card to jump up is you are good enough. Yes, it is time that you know you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Shout out to all the Virgos watching this. We are still in Virgo season. This energy is very green, which can represent things naturally flowing for you. It's just like a healthier time, a revitalized time. Green represents your heart chakra. So really being in tune with love, self-love is important when this card shows up. You are good enough for whatever it is that you've been thinking about, and nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so you might not be realizing that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the mutable moon, which speaks to just a time of change, and things are nothing is ever set in stone. Just know that. And you are good enough to achieve a goal or a status or just whatever it is that you see for yourself. You are good enough to attract that and have that. This is full moon in Virgo. So this is a lot of built up energy. Anytime you see a full moon, that means you're about to see some sort of results coming in. This is a climactic time for you. This is something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been waiting to feel like you are good enough. And this is just Spirit's confirmation to let you know you are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. Please remind yourself of that. Close your eyes and meditate on that, just like the woman is in the picture. As you can see, she got her eyes closed and she feels like she's good enough. She don't have to do too much. And neither do you. You are great, just as you are. So life adjustments are required though, right? You are good enough, but there are some sort of adjustments that are required with this third quarter moon. So it's like, you're like 3/4 your way to something really big happening. You just got to still make some adjustments throughout this process and hold your vision with the fixed moon showing up at the bottom of the deck. So it's just like, hold your vision, whatever it is that you see for yourself and see you manifesting in your life. You need to know that you are good enough to obtain that. You are good enough to receive that. You are good enough to be that thing, whatever it is that you are. Shout out to all the people watching. If you are a girl or a guy, please let me know. I want to see what my audience is giving. I feel like I got a lot more female viewers than male viewers. So comment below if you are in the guys group or the girls group, the guys, the guys, the gals. All right. right. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the angel messages. Please give us some clear insight. Shout out to the earth signs watching too. Like I said, Virgo is an earth sign. Shout out to the earth signs and the fire signs with the 12 showing up. I wanted to say, because I'm really feeling Sagittarius energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit, once again for clarity. Now, what is the energy given for the viewer on the other end? What is the energy right now? What is the heart of the matter, Spirit? The heart of the matter is the Eight of Swords in reverse, which this card, when it shows up in reverse, it's like you are believing in yourself a lot more right now. And you're not as confused as you once were about a situation. You are starting to realize that you have free will. That still might be hard for you to see right now. That you have the free will to create the life that you want, and you can believe whatever you want to believe, and whatever you do believe is what you are going to bring into your existence. That's what you will create, right? So if you believe or disbelieve in yourself, or if you doubt yourself, right, then that's the experience that you create for yourself. And it does bring a lot of confusion into your life on so many levels when you just don't have faith in yourself, or faith in your ability to be in the receiving mode to pick up on intelligent insights or awareness for certain situations going on in your life. Like, you just feel confused. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how this is happening. Child, you better open your eyes and remove these swords that are blocking you. But when this card shows up in reverse, it's like the swords are coming from out of the ground. But you're starting to realize something about yourself, and you're not doubting yourself as much as you once were, especially coming under that you are good enough card. New connections and celebrations within your community, building stronger friendships and relationships. I see as you overcome your self-doubt habits, right? And stop being so confused about what to do. Love is always the answer, and you realizing that you are good enough is always the answer. Just keep making these adjustments to believe in yourself more and take advantage of your free will. Don't sit here and think that anything is set in stone. No, you have the will to change the direction of your life, right, at any given time. Ooh, the 10 of air. So this is another air card, second air card showing up. You could be an air sign watching this video right now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This 10 of air, though, speaks to some sort of ending, right? You are now free. It is time for you to set yourself free and recover from any past mental baggage, right? It's like something is now coming to an end with this 10 of air. The 10 of swords represents closure on some level. Ooh, and yeah, it's some sort of closure between a partnership, a friendship, or a commitment. It's like you are freeing yourself from a connection that you had with someone. It was a good connection, I see, with the Two of Water showing up, right? It was a partnership that was really beautiful, something that you were super committed to, that you even could possibly reconcile, or you guys have reconciled, but you were just choosing to, you know, you just receiving the closure that you've been looking for, and now you can heal with this 10 of air. The 10 of swords is definitely a card of healing and transformation, moving on to the next level. It's like this phase is over. We're done. Now we're recovering and we're free from how things used to be, right? All right. The next card that jumped out for the viewer is balance in reverse. This is like the temperance card, just the guardian angel message version. This card speaks to, when it's in reverse, like a lack of compromise or even self-control, because you're not moderating how much you are pouring into certain cups or certain areas of your life. And that's where the adjustment really needs to be made, I feel. With this card being purple, just like the number 12 that's up there, I see crown chakra energy could be out of balance maybe. So take some time to meditate and get in tune with the spirit realm, with the divine, with whatever higher power practice you believe in. If it's Jesus, God, Buddha, whatever brings you in tune with your higher power and your higher self. balance that out though. Stay grounded too. Be in tune with your emotions, but also stay grounded with this physical world. Pour your energy into this world, but also back into yourself. You see with the angel that's giving you this message right now to let you know, you must pour equally into each cup and stay grounded and stay balanced, right? On all aspects. So I do want to see though, let's get some clarity for, a lot of things wanted to jump out. But let's get some clarity for the 8 of air in reverse. What is this self-doubt about, Spirit? What is this self-doubt really around? What is this self-doubt focused around for my viewer? The 9 of air. Okay, see, look at all this air energy. Somebody is mentally, like, it's definitely giving heavy, wait, no, not Pisces. I'm sorry. This is definitely giving heavy Gemini energy right now. Definitely heavy Gemini energy. But if you are an air sign, I feel like you could have been worrying about, it's some sort of this. All right, so this 8 of air is actually, both of these cards are actually really good cards when they're showing up in reverse in this deck, because normally the 9 of air speaks to negativity, worry, and sleeplessness, right? But when it's in reverse, it's like a lack of that. This is like reversed. So you might be experiencing a lot less negativity and a lot less worry. And you're actually able to get more sleep now because you are realizing that you are good enough. Before you didn't feel like you were. It was a lot of self-doubt that was causing you worry and panic and stress about your life and how things was going to turn out. Yeah, crying over spilt milk. Some sort of emotional connections just didn't go well. You were disappointed and regretted doing what you did, and you had a hard time forgiving yourself. A lot of the times when the 5 of water pops up, it's because we were in a relationship with someone, right? And we withdrew from them, or we just took a chance with somebody and they disappointed us, or we even just fumbled the ball. Like you fumbled the cups and dropped the spilt milk here in this picture. It's like we just fumbled the ball. Somebody fumbles the ball with us and we're then disappointed with them forever, or for a very long time, or we regret even giving that person the time of day. Like, why would I even be with you? Like, why did I even get in a relationship with you? And then you start beating up on yourself, abusing yourself. And that's where the forgiveness comes in at, where you must forgive yourself. Get off of your knees, get your hands out of your face, right? And look and realize how blessed you are with this opportunity of more milk. You do still have opportunities and options, even though these ones probably were disappointing and you might have regret making the mess that you did with those. But at the end of the day, you're letting go of that worry. I see it with the 9 of swords in reverse, and you're getting more sleep because of it. What is this 10 of air here for? What is this recovery, this freedom, right? This freedom. What is this new, this ending? That's crazy. The 10 of water in reverse. So this is some sort of family connection going bad, right? A lack of love in terms of people that you are really close with. It's like you don't even realize the blessing that they are, and now you're coming to an end with that. It's like you're recovering from that feeling. Maybe you had a family, right? Or you come from a family that is really emotionally disconnected. They don't bond like this. Like, look at this family here that's sitting on the grass with their puppies, looking at each other, laughing and engaging with one another. That's what we all desire, right? With our families. But when this card shows up in reverse, it's like an imbalance there, or a blockage, or the absence of family, or the absence of love, or even blessings when it comes to relationships with others. So with this ending, that's why I feel like you've just overcome that with family. It could have been a major family disruption, or you falling out of connection with your family, and now you're freeing yourself too. You're recovering from this, and it's actually bringing you more positivity in your life. But you do have to stay balanced. You do want to compromise and remain in control of yourself. Don't let other people have control over you. What is this balance in reverse showing about? Is balance in reverse? Balance in reverse? Balance in reverse? Okay, so what showed up? Oh, 2 cards try to pop out, period. All right, so we got the 7 of water in reverse and the transformation card in reverse. So it's like with this balance card showing up, I see that the reason that you are out of balance, or you're knocking yourself out of balance, is because you're not realizing how many choices you actually have. Or you could be blocking your choices just because you're not realizing something. There's a life change that needs to be made of you freeing yourself from past people or past belief systems, or just structures of life, like just how things used to be. It's like this tower is going down and you can't avoid it. Like you don't need to be trying to prolong this tower moment or prolong this transformation. Just let the transformation be what it is, right? Don't block this transformation. Don't delay it. Just make the choice with this 7 of Cups to choose a better love life, or not just in terms of a sexual partner, but just love life in general, how you choose to love your life and the people that you choose to love and have in your life, right? Stop procrastinating when it comes to cutting people off, or separating or distancing yourself from people, or just putting too much pressure on others too. I see with this is just like, you have to make a choice here, and there's a lot of things on the line, but this is not for you to stress about. It's not for you to stress about. Don't stress about it. At the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Water is here. As I feel like this is a promising sign from the divine that there's some sort of romance coming in, some sort of emotional connection where somebody could be very dramatic. You don't want to be dramatic in this energy. You do want to be careful. Don't move too fast, right? Don't move too fast into this romance. If there is a new person coming into your life promising you love and willing to open up with you emotionally, just make sure that you have balanced yourself out first. This is where the self-control talk is coming in at. It's like, moderate how much time you are spending with people when you first meet them, or just make sure you gain self-control, because with this Knight of Water, it's like a player type energy, or somebody that's really sexy, somebody that is very infectious, somebody that can come sweep you off of your feet and really have you like feeling those butterflies. That's what that Knight of Water energy is. So I feel like you could be wanting that, especially with this 10 of Water showing up, and you just been thinking a lot about feeling like you're good enough. And this Knight of Water can come and try to possibly love bomb you, you know, and just be like, try to get you with a lot of romance, and it could try to knock you off course. Look at this with the 8 of Water. You are searching for something that's more fulfilling, something more empowering. You have goals, you want to expand, you have a vision. So this is a good promising energy though, that if you make you just have to not be too dramatic with this decision that you have to make. Just make a choice, because you're going through a major life change right now. So stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating this transformation, please, and get yourself back into balance. Get yourself back into balance, please. All right, what I'm going to do is pull 3 cards from my Energy Oracle deck, y'all, and then we're going to slide. I hope y'all are enjoying this video. If not, it's all right. It ain't for you. You ain't even here watching it right now. You ain't hearing me. You ain't listening to me right now if you ain't enjoying it. But if you is still listening to me, you gotta be enjoying it on some level. You gotta be. You gotta be. All right, y'all. The first card that jumped. Ooh, it was 2 actually. First 2 cards that jumped is walking away. See, there's some sort of walking away that needs to be done. You are walking away. You're walking away from this negativity. You're walking away from any self-doubt or confusion from the past. Anybody that's trying to bring confusion into your life, anybody that's trying to make you doubt yourself, you're walking away from that. And you're walking away from anybody that's stripping you from your free will. People that's making you feel like you don't have the right to choose how you want your life to be. You are good enough to make that life, or to create the life that you want to actually live, not the one that they want you to live, right? Also, you're walking away from worry and negativity and sleeplessness. It's like, no, we walking away from that into greater days. Look at this woman leaving out of this gate of security. It's like, maybe you used to feel secure where you once were in this old place because that's just where you were born, or just where you were just at. And, you know, we tend to feel a sense of comfort when we have been at a place for a period of time. A nice period of time. So, but we got to eventually walk away. We do got to get up and move forward, right? If we want to find deeper connection with ourselves and with others in this world, It's a man holding a coin that's showing up in the center. So I feel like this is a man, masculine energy, someone who has a lot of money, someone that focuses on self-value, someone that yeah, it's just like, I feel like this is somebody who you could have walked away from. I feel you are freeing yourself from somebody who, a masculine energy who had money, that tried to just use the fact that they would have money to swindle you. You see what I'm saying? They like, it's a lot of men that are like that. I'm not just going to say it's men, because it could be women too, but it's a man holding the coin that popped up in this card. So I'm really speaking to the people who resonate with this message, that it was a man that was in your life that just tried to use the value of $1 to claim love. You know, like, that's not true love, and you're freeing yourself from this man that's holding the coin, because it was an imbalance here. It could have been a major imbalance. Yeah, with this second chakra showing up in reverse, it was an intimacy, a lack of intimacy going on. A lack of intimacy going on with this man. But it's like he had money, so you stayed with him. But at the end of the day, you realize that you need to walk away from that, because you are good enough to find someone that you actually are going to be and willing to be intimate with, and someone who's willing to be intimate with you, instead of just trying to use money as a decoy, or like using money as a substitute for love. Like, no, that does not work. That don't work. Not for everybody, maybe for some, and it still don't even work for them for that long, because everybody eventually start crying about, what about me? You care about me. Like, yeah, now it ain't just about the money, right? It's about you. It's about your emotions. It's about how you feel, because money doesn't mean anything if you don't feel good. If you feel horrible, you can have $1 million in the bank, but if you feel like crap, that $1 million don't mean anything unless you just try to distract yourself with other glittery items and little, you know, things like that. But that's still gonna come back to haunt you. Eventually, that's going to be short-lived, where those things don't even fulfill you anymore either. And the final card that popped up, ooh, is the Goddess of the Moon. Somebody is very intuitive, okay? Somebody is a psychic, either watching this video or you're very in tune with your senses. The Goddess of the Moon speaks to your spiritual connections and your intuition. Somebody has been following their intuition, and I'm proud of you. And actually, the more you listen to your intuition, you're going to come back into balance, because with this tower moment that showed up, I feel like there was a major set of choices that you had to make, and you had to free yourself from something that you were so solidly connected to, but you are now listening to your intuition, and the moon is guiding you in the dark times. The Goddess of the Moon definitely has control of herself in dark times. It's like, listen, I'm going to listen to my intuition and how I feel. How I feel never lies to me. Like, you know how you feel? You can't lie about how you feel. And how you feel, you have to ask yourself, why do I feel that way? What's making me feel that way? And it's like, lately you've been feeling like you need to free yourself from there's some choices that you need to make that you have been procrastinating on for a long time. Yeah, the sun showed up in reverse. So like, yeah, this is like a dark time. It's like you are starting to realize your gifts are how dope you truly are, how creative you really can be, how much new things you can really bring into this life, right? Listen to your intuition. Spirit is always guiding you. Come back into balance within your most divine, bright self, right? I do feel like there's some sort of strategy that needs to take place, though. You got to create some sort of plan. And it has to be rooted in your heart, with this fourth chakra archangel Raphael popping up. Because if it's not, there's going to be some sort of financial constraints. And even if you are facing financial constraints, because this is another thing too, don't let the fact that your money is tight block your heart from you still being a loving individual. Or don't let financial constraints block you from creating a strategy on how to bring the sun back out into your life and get rid of this dark, cloudy period. Because look in this transformation card. As you can see, there's a lot of freaking clouds and thunder. So anytime we're going through a major life transformation like this one, and we don't really want to accept it, right? We're kind of blocking the light from coming in and shining on the situation. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. If you guys enjoy, share if you care. I'm glad that you decided to come here, and I love you so much. I will see you guys in no, I won't see you guys, but maybe you guys will come to the next video. I don't know. Peace, love, and prosperity.